Happy rails to you. Welcome back, my friends. Happy rails to you. It's good to see you again. Thanks for watching the channel and the videos. Sometimes they go real fast and sometimes they're slow. Happy rails to you. Thanks for watching. Hi there, guys. Welcome back. This is Gman, My World 67. I thought I'd do an unboxing this morning. I got this back in from Gary's Trains. Gary, you might remember a few months ago, I sent Gary a couple of items, 2 or 3 items that I was having problems with that I could not get solved myself. One of them was the motor for my Hoagie train, and which Gary solved that problem. He got the old motor running again, but he wasn't pleased with the way it ran because it still didn't run like it should. And then he went through and actually built me another motor for that Hoagie engine out of an old Marks motor. He redesigned it, whatever he had to do, and it looks great. I believe I showed you a picture of it. We're going to be running those as soon as I get the layout up and going again. This is my standard gauge Ives engine that I had redone, and it had a problem, a short in it or something, and I could not find it and couldn't solve the problem. So Gary took a look at this for me also. He redid it. Also, it needed re-lettering or decals, and he and his wife have a process by which they do that, and they re-decaled it for me also. So let's take a look and see how these came out. I've been repairing trains for a long time, several years, over 30 actually, and we all run across things now and then that just can't seem to figure out, and a lot of times, rather than to figure it out, we'll just replace it. But some things, rather than replace, it's just better to try to go ahead and fix it. And that was the case with this. These are the track that I sent him, so he doesn't have any S gauge, standard gauge. And so I sent him track so that he could test it and work on it. And guys, if you haven't watched Gary's Trains, I would advise you to go to his channel and watch and see some of the things he's done. Gary does a lot of custom work and rebuilding, as I do. And he has taken some of it, a lot of it, to a whole nother level. Really nice guy and enjoyable channel, and does very good work. So I advise you to go to his channel if you haven't been there, and watch and enjoy Gary's trains. This is a tender, and you may have, if you have watched Gary's trains, you may have seen this tender in a group of trains that he bought over this summer. This was a tender he wasn't going to use. I happen to have the K-line engine without a tender that can go with this tender. And so Gary sent it to me. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. Just what I needed. Now, it doesn't have the horn in it or whistling tender, but it doesn't. I'm not concerned with that. And I probably do have a whistle that I could mount into it later on if I decided I wanted one in there. Well, thank you, Gary. It's in really nice shape. I do appreciate that. It will go to good use. Now, some of you may remember the Christmas video that I did this past Christmas. And I did run the American Flyer standard gauge 3000 by 3000 engine, and the 2 passenger cars. Also ran this Ives that Gary just went back through for me, and added the decals. But the Ives, I wasn't able to run it during the full Christmas season because it had a problem. It actually quit running on me and heated up. And then when it would run, it didn't run properly. Well wrapped. Everything's well wrapped. As I say, I had gone through this and redone it, restored it partially, and but it just never was quite right. Also, this engine has Waldo in it, and I'm going to do, or was going to do, is at Christmas time I was going to start a Where's Waldo series. Just have some fun, but we didn't get to do that. So, But Waldo is still engineering the train. I don't know whether you can see him in there or not. He's right there. Let's see if I can get some light in there. See? There's Waldo. Let's see. If I can get him there. There he is. Waldo Pepper. So anyway. These decals that Gary put on here are great. I think there's one on the front. Yeah. I can't wait to see this run. As a matter of fact, just temporary, I'm going to set up, since I have these track back, I'm going to set up, well, that's a lot of work. No, I'm not today, but we will get to watch this run in the near future. I'm going to get out, and Lord willing, I'm going to be able to get a board set back up for the standard gauge, or put up a standard gauge, some type of standard gauge rail to run our standard gauge on. Now that I have this back in my 4000, I'm going to start running standard gauge. I might even make a standard gauge layout that I can do for the outside, portable. It's so hot out there, though. I don't know. But we're going to see, prayerfully in the next couple of weeks, or 2 or 3 weeks, Lord willing. As I say, we'll get some type of layout up so that we can run these standard gauge trains. But anyway, I just want to say, document this and tell Gary, thank you if you're watching, Gary, and let you guys know that there's a great deal of great guys who love trains out there. All of us, or the majority of us, are making videos, and we're making them videos for you to enjoy, and for you to be able to see the possibilities that are out there. And the possibilities today are endless. I'm not a modern toy train guy. I do have a few pieces of modern, as I say, I have K-line that I started collecting in the 80s, and I didn't stay with it. And so I have particular pieces that I like, and I still pick up K-line now and then, those particular pieces that I didn't get over the years. And that's outside of a couple of pieces of vinyl that I have that are modern, more modern, 2000, um, 2016, 2017. Um, I've only got a couple of pieces of those. I'm not really into the modern trains, but I love the pre-war, and I love the uh, era, and some of the early modern era. And I guess that's because that's my era and my era. And those are the trains that I have. A lot of them were trains that I were able to keep. My mother kept them for me. Other trains are the trains that I've bought over the years, traded for, um, swapped, dug out of trash. Just wherever I had an opportunity, somebody would give me a train. I'd repair one and get one. A lot of different ways that came about. But I just love trains, and I know some of you do too. And so if you enjoy watching these videos, not just this channel, but all the channels, please support them. Like their videos, like this video, because that makes a difference when YouTube does its mapping out and trying to figure out what's the best average that you have and put people watching and things. It's all analyzed. And the better your scores, the better you do. And like a lot of others, I would love to get monetized. But I've got to have the product to do that. And the only way that I can get a better product is if you guys keep encouraging me. And you keep, right now, I don't have to have a sponsorship. And that's great. But I can do better the more you encourage me and let me know. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'm going to change up some of the programming. I know I've said that before, and I did slightly. And then, of course, I had my sickness and illness. Wasn't able to do what I wanted to do at that time. But some things are still coming down the pike. And we're going to make some changes. And I hope you enjoy them. This is a hobby that will last. That can be a family hobby. There are a lot of girls who are into this hobby, a lot of women that are into this hobby, and it's a great hobby. And it's great for everybody. It builds relationships, and there's a learning experience. So, having said all of that, please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Like the videos, and please leave a comment, good or bad. I should say negative. Please don't leave any bad comments. But if you have something that you think you can be an addition to what's been going on, an idea, another way of repairing something than the way that I've done it, and you feel like, okay, he might like to try it this way, or he might not know of this way, let me know. I'd appreciate it. All right, that's all I have for you in this video. As I said, this was supposed to be just a quick unboxing and a documentation. And remember, God loves you. Jesus Christ is Lord. And you have a wonderful time in happy rails. Until next time. This is Gman. This has also been a Cadzilla production. Bye for now.